Finally tonight, H-E-B in the city of Corpus Christi getting the holiday season started as they prep for the annual tree lighting at Water's Edge Park. In a news conference held today, Mayor Joe McComb, along with organizers of the event, announced that the lighting would look a little different this year. As expected, usually people would gather downtown to see the lighting in person, but out of an abundance of caution, the tree lighting will be held, guessed it, virtually. Yeah, virtually.
This tree lighting is going to be virtual. There won't be any in-person public attendance. It will be available on our social media accounts and hopefully on our news channels 6 to 6:30 on November 27th.
That was Alyssa Barrera Mason with the Downtown Management District, one of the organizations that make this event possible. And again, the tree lighting will be on Friday, November 27th from 6 to 6:30. For more information on how to watch, just go to our website, KIITV.com.